Hey, everybody. Here we are. It is the 3rd of February. It is 11:30 a.m. That means it's time for our midday mindful moment. Yes, I did go to the theater school, and I should be able to articulate words better than I do sometimes. But yes, it is time for our midday mindful moment. I'm Reverend Jonathan Zenz. I'm the minister at Unity of Tucson. And this is the opportunity that we take every single Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to affirm life's good, to settle into a little bit of consistent spiritual practice, because when we engage our spiritual practice consistently and regularly, life just gets better all around. So that's what we're here to do, make life better. What do you say? Shall we do that? I'm going to look over here and ask William, who's sitting over here. Shall we do that?
Absolutely.
All right. We're going to make life better. Whether you're watching live or on the replay, I would love for you to post a comment. Let me know that you are here. And I see there's Sherry, who is saying hello from Happy Cat Laundry. Love it. Grateful to have you here. Do continue to comment. And I, of course, want to offer this reminder, which is to say, you are love, you are light, you are life, you are magnificent. And I am grateful that you shine your light and share your magnificence. Annie is here saying good morning to everyone and have a blessed day. And Darwin and Jerry are over there on YouTube, and always grateful to see you. So today, as we continue these 64 days of nonviolence in the season for nonviolence, today I wanted to talk about the theme that has been presented, which is believing. And when I first read this, I read the theme and I thought, believing. It's not belief, and it's not believe, it's believing. And I started to think, well, why do they put it in that context? Well, then I thought to myself, well, it's because it's encouraging us to actually take an active role, not just to settle back into beliefs, but to actually activate our beliefs in our lives. So as we are believing, we are creating the construct of our experience. So what is it that we can be believing in today? How about peace? How about justice? How about love? How about interconnectedness? How about wholeness? It makes me think too of the class that I taught last night. The class that I taught last night, I'm teaching Foundations of Unity, and the theme of the whole class last night was God is. And I invited everybody to step away from that class and go into this practice this week. Every morning, and this is tied into believing, every morning to wake up and say to yourself, have it nearby so that you remember it, say to yourself this phrase and take some time to contemplate this statement. The statement is this: we are spiritual beings living in a spiritual universe governed by a spiritual law. And I think part of what I'm encouraging is to contemplate this idea to see how it resonates. Does it work for you? And I'm not telling you that it has to work for you. I'm just saying, see if it does work for you. That statement is what we call in the New Thought movement, and it's been phrased in many different ways, but I have come to know it as the divine principle. And that is something that I choose to maintain a frame of mind where I am believing in divine principle. Now, the reason that it helps me is because it allows me to remember who I am. I am a spiritual being living in a spiritual universe. I am governed by a spiritual law, and I get to activate that law for the purposes of creation in my life. And I'm not relying on anything outside of myself. So what are you believing today? That's really the question I want you to walk away with today. What are you believing today? What are you believing today? Let's take some time to reflect and engage in some affirmative prayer treatment. If it is safe and comfortable for you and you'd like to close your eyes, feel free to do so. And just simply allow yourself to sit in the awareness of the presence in this present moment. I release any consideration of the past. I release any anticipation for what is to come, and I let myself be here now. And in this here and now moment, I am rooted in the assured knowledge, the acceptance of God and nothing else. I know that God is the only thing that exists, this magnificent creative principle, this infinite energy, this power, and all form is this energy, is this power, clothing itself in expression. And deepening into this understanding, I recognize that there is no separation between me and God. As Meister Eckhart says, between God and me, there is no between. We are, I am, each and every one of us is this very power, this presence, this infinite resource for all unfoldment. And the creative power of the infinite is exactly the same creative power that we use to construct our lives. And so I choose in this moment to step into a state of believing and recognize and know what it is I am believing. And in many cases, to question what I am believing, for I know that as I believe, so my life unfolds. And so if there is a construct of believing that works better, I welcome it. I choose to step into a state of believing in love, in peace, in harmony, in beauty, in joy, and recognize that these aspects of life and so much more, all the beautiful aspects of life, are flowing forth in the expression and experience of us all. And so it is with gratitude overflowing that I allow this state of believing to construct the expression and experience of my life free of my interference. I simply step out of the way and trust in its pure, perfect unfoldment. And knowing this to be so, I affirm it as such by saying, and so it is. Amen. And so it is. Always grateful for this time we get to share together. Do join me again tomorrow for the Midday Mindful Moment at 11:30 a.m. on these various Facebook and YouTube channels. If you would be so kind as to continue to comment. I do see that Sue is here. Good morning to you. Continue to comment, whether you're watching live or on the replay. Click that thumbs up on YouTube or that heart on Facebook. And share the prayer. Share this video. Let's let people know that they get to create their construct of believing, and that will create the feeling tone of their expression and experience of life. So some things to consider today. Join me Sunday morning, 9 a.m. for guided meditation. That is virtual at unitytucson.com/live stream. You can join virtually or in person for our Sunday celebration at 10 a.m. every single Sunday. And if you would like to join me in person for Wednesday afternoon Silent Unity prayer, that happens at 12:30 every Wednesday right here at Unity of Tucson in the prayer room. That is in person only. Would love to see you there if you're available. That's it. I look forward to seeing you. Holly, so grateful to have you here. Holly says, I'm so happy to be here. Nice to see you. All right. Peace and blessings to you all. I look forward to seeing you again. And, remember, you are magnificent. And it's not because of anything you do. It's just who you are. So keep shining your light and sharing your magnificence. Bye, everybody.